to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memory to see in this one. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. He told his team this week that this is what he envisioned for them this season. Even though they lost the first game of the year, they have reeled off 5 straight wins, and he understands this team has what it takes to be special. Putting that adversity and that challenging start to the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Chanticleers will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun. Like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
Let's talk about App State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. The quick out. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup. They're all over it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Chanticleers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
He's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Man, this is a deep...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on the run game.
Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Courtney. Bring him down. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having...
Snags it, and he's open. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness.
This should be okay.
He catches the football.
This will probably be an okay team. You have Soren on your team.
Man, he's got some wheels.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Losing yardage on that play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
It'll be okay. Yeah, I think so.
Turning it on. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back.
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Caught on the RPO. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out wide right, it's James. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
From the gun, the ground game. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together.
Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good non-quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got him quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Edwards. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. quick give. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Left side is English. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Pierce. He's got enough. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space.
Makes you grab and room to run. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Chanticleers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll run it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The run inside. It's Lewis. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Short pass. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Oh, he wants it all. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Mountaineers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Across the 25, he's got room. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Turns it upfield. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
This quarterback right now is an improve, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Bailey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of this drive. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here.
Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fresh set of downs going up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Right side, it's English. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. The short hands, it's English. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Drops back on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here, and it's halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. And it's the Eagles setting school records in multiple offensive categories and one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Now back to your game in Conway. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build his halftime advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Second and long here. From the gun, it's Edwards. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Out wide right, it's Edwards. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Drives inside. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Right side, it's Washington. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
It's okay.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10, they'll move the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Singleton. Rushes on. And it's a sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Trying to run, it's Lewis. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The shots are clears, now ready to go on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Motion from the back. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one.
What the fuck is your mom?
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He would have loved to have been able to throw the ball past the first down sticks, couldn't get it done, and they couldn't create enough room off the dump down, Jesse.
So let's give credit to the defense then in coverage, taking all of the throws away and also doing a nice job of keeping the football in front of them, and then great effort making that tackle.
He's got his first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Caught, it's Courtney. Runs through a man, he might have space. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Chanticleers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25. One final quarter to play, and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Given 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Now on first down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Makes the grab, it's Villa. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. On the draw, it's Lewis. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Hands it off. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now. And cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. He's changing the play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's English. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Quick give. It's Edwards. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Roll here on 2nd down.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Back's got it on the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
In the backfield, it's Gardner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He'll pitch it. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Direct snap. Got enough for the 1st down. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking big time. I want to take shots down the field. I want to save my timeouts, and I want to try to get out of bounds here with the clock ticking down and us trailing by a score.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB.
Oh, yeah, shoot. I'm sorry.
The incompletion.
I don't know if anybody can move.
And a long way from the end zone. Out wide right, it's Washington. He'll be stopped right there.
It's
They
a more
threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Where was this guy earlier?
And it's good!
It's a big box. It's a big metal thing that has a plug at the end and plugs to go into the cart. It's a metal box with a handle on the top of it. There's 2 cords coming off the side. Look in the back of it first, or underneath the seat.
Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for an alley. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Escapes the pressure to his right. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Wants to throw one first. Going downfield for the big play. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Right side, it's Lewis.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break. As soon as his hand separates from the football, he does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, and how about the defense? I mean, what unbelievable job in the secondary covering these receivers up. There's 5 wide. Everybody's out wide. Quarterback's in the pocket for 4 seconds. I mean, it felt like he had eternity back there, sitting back there throwing, nowhere to throw the football. Nice job by the secondary.
Got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, App State. They strike first here in overtime.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Out wide right, it's Washington. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to...
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account, because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Snap it to the back. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Coastal! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Moving the pocket, it's Singleton. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets rid of it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Left side, it's Villa. And he's brought down, but they
Are you
believe
fucking
the
kidding
offense
me?
can convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And you just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. To the air, it's Singleton. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
After that incompletion, because you're down in the red zone.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship. And winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals. But getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.